we are back with Conversations on the Couch. Mary Catherine, thank you for joining us. Caroline, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Executive Flight Training School. This is an amazing thing.
Yes,
We've been having fun chatting with these young ladies who are sisters and who let's see, Director of Operations,
Yes, ma'am.
Scheduling.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, this is amazing. We want to hear all about this. Now, Michael, you have to jump in here too.
Well, only because I went to high school with your parents,
Yeah.
or with your mother,
Yeah.
and so I've kind of watched this business just grow
Sure.
and grow and grow, and it's startling because this is going to sound terrible. It seems like it's under the radar.
Yeah,
Nobody
definitely.
in Beaufort really knows what it is.
Definitely.
So here you go.
Sure.
Tell us about it.
All right.
Yeah, so we're in an unassuming building off of Sam's Point Road. So I think sometimes we get some foot traffic that comes in and thinks that we teach people how to fly, which is not what we do.
Oh.
So we actually train corporate pilots and professional pilots for insurance purposes. So every year they have a certain requirement to train just to meet these insurance standards. And so that's
like a
what we do.
continuing education.
Exactly.
thing almost. Is that what it is?
Yes,
okay,
exactly.
Oh,
And so
okay.
what does that look like for these pilots? And you were saying Swiss pilots are coming in soon.
Yeah, so we really don't service the Lowcountry. It's nationwide and out of the country. So we have 4 locations. So we have Beaufort, Savannah, Georgia, Austin, and Dallas,
Did you know that?
Texas.
No, had no idea.
I didn't either.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we train in certain airplanes. I don't know if I should
Go
get to
for it. Yeah,
specific.
go
Okay,
for
so we train in Citation jets, King Airs, PC-12s, TBMs, Meridians. I mean, the list goes on,
Yeah.
but it's a really cool business for sure.
Yeah.
So tell us what we might, I mean, already we didn't know that you had different locations.
Yeah.
What are some sort of things that people may not understand about what you all do?
So I think a big thing is in that little building off Sam's Point Road, we actually have about 8 simulators.
Okay.
So basically they emulate the aircraft that these clients are training in. So they're actually really impressive. I mean, big pieces of equipment. Full motion. So a lot of these students that come in don't have to bring their airplane. They can just go in the simulator and get everything they need done for their insurance
How
requirements.
did your parents get into this? It's a wild business.
Yeah, so our dad was an airline captain, but he always had flight schools on the side.
Okay.
And he, I think, they started this 33 years
Yeah.
ago. So in between flying for the airlines, he opened up executive flight training, and he had a King Air simulator, and that's really how it just grew to what it is today.
You all are so involved in the community.
It's crazy.
I would think, Caroline and Mary Catherine, that it's really great to bring people into the Beaufort area
Oh,
from
yeah.
a tourist point of view.
And we
Oh, yeah.
definitely do. We have corporate rates at local hotels here. They eat at all the restaurants. I think Dockside is the #1 place
Yes.
that all the pilots know about.
We
They
highly
love
recommend
the
it.
seafood.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
How long do people come? How long is the training?
So for a recurrent, it's usually 1 to 2 days, and that's people that are already typed in these aircraft. They just have to come every year. And for an initial, it's anywhere from 3 to 5 days, and that's for pilots that have flown other aircraft, but they're entering into a new type of airplane, so they have to go for a longer program.
So we have to talk about you. You don't fly, but you said both your husbands fly.
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
And then did you study marketing, communications, and stuff?
No, we were English majors,
Yes.
so
Yes.
this didn't help the
Oh,
business
that
at all.
translates.
She did get an MBA.
Yes, I got an MBA.
My master's is actually in speech pathology, so totally different
Wow.
But
wheelhouse.
it's so fun. I think
I know.
those diverse backgrounds really give you a depth and breadth
Absolutely.
and really to understand people.
Especially all the emailing and the confirmations and scheduling, I think being English majors has been really helpful for us.
Yeah.
That is.
I mean, I think it's fascinating.
I'm just blown away. I really
We're
am.
sitting here going, so from what countries have people come? You said Switzerland. What else?
Definitely, I think a lot of South Americans, Mexico,
Mexico and South America.
a few Europeans. So obviously there are some regulations with TSA getting them
Canada.
approved to come into the U.S. So there is some extra paperwork involved. So I would say primarily U.S. students, but of course, you know, every year I think we have more and more international students
Well,
that are
you all
coming.
certainly seem to know and understand the business,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
what a treat Michael.
I know. Isn't it
Yeah.
cool? And I know
guys
you
have
got a something big not too long ago because I
We
saw this
did.
massive piece of equipment parked
That
next
was
to your
it.
building.
We just received 3 brand new simulators,
Okay.
so that's what
Whoa.
that was.
And we're undergoing some renovations in our building just to kind of open up some more space. So we're, kind of in the midst of all this construction. But hopefully by the new year, we'll be, our building will be exactly what we want it to be. So
Great.
Caroline, Mary, Catherine, thank you for joining
course.
us.
Thank
Stay
you.
with us. There's
Great.
a lot more to come. They've got shopping to do here at Debi.
Exactly.
Y'all take your
Stay with
time.
us.